All right. Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to ask Mr. Smassinell to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. A couple notes. The applicant, McDonald's, who had a public hearing scheduled last month, withdrew their application. And then also for the members of the board, in December, the governor signed into law requiring the municipalities to change their or maintain an official .gov website. So we will have to log out and log back in with the right email address, which is getting changed to miltonny.gov. Same password, different domain. So make sure we do that. That is going into effect tonight. Any emails received, you'll still receive your emails. If you send it out, it will go out as the new email address, but make sure we do that to avoid any issues. Next is the minute approvals from February 27th, 2025. Any comments or questions? No. May I have a motion to approve the meeting minutes from February 27th, 2025?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
I'll second.
Mr. Smasinow?
Thank-
Mr. Akari?
Yes.
Mr. Quillen?
Yes.
Mr. Savoy?
Yes.
Chairman Terhune?
Yes. Then next on our agenda is 519 Leahy Lane. The applicants, Bernard and, correct me if I'm wrong, Yaleen Curtis, are applying for 3 area variances to accompany a proposed building addition to their single-family residence. The project consists of demolition of attached covered porch and garage at the rear of the residence to allow for the construction of a 1-story addition and attached garage. It is on a 0.42 acre parcel located in the R1 district. From the application, the applicants are seeking 5 foot, 10.5 inch relief on a side setback to 14 foot, 1.5 inch from 20 feet. 2.26% relief on maximum structure coverage to 22.26 from 20%, and 22.3% relief on maximum impervious surface to 73.3% from 50. And now, if you'd be so kind to give us an overview of the nature of the area variance, why you're seeking it, what kind of hardship you're experiencing, and make sure what I explained is correct.
Absolutely. For your records, my name is Ethan Hall, principal with Rosinski Hall Architecture. With me tonight is Bernard. One correction, you said it was a 0.4 acre lot. It's 0.25.
Oh, point
A little bit smaller than what you had.
24. Got it.
Or
Okay.
half of what's required by code. But the other portions are correct. So the property is part of what was the original subdivision, predates all of the zoning stuff that is current. And the front setback, obviously, our front setback line, the existing building is closer to the front property line than what's required. Our 50-foot setback is obviously way back here. All of the houses along here are road frontage up to about 25 feet. They came to us and asked us to do an addition off the back of the house. It's a single-story ranch with a attached 1-car garage. And the addition where they wanted to put the addition is right next to the existing garage. And has turned to go out and dig a hole for us to find out what we've got for frost walls and foundations and stuff. Dug about that far and hit the bottom of the concrete, and it's dirt from there down. So to do any kind of an addition out there, it's gonna undermine it. It would be counterproductive to do that. So we talked about it a little bit, and we wanted to expand the garage anyway. So take the garage down, take the porch off, put real foundations down, put a real foundation underneath the building, and then we can get the driveway to line up, and we don't have to worry about undermining the garage. That's basically where all this comes from. And then the building addition can go off the back. We can put real foundations underneath it, attach it to the rest of the house. We're basically staying on the same footprint, just going back into the yard. The actual building addition meets all the requirements. It's the existing, it doesn't meet. So expansion of an existing non-conforming structure. That's the reason for the area variances.
You're saying that it had an Alaskan slab for the patio?
Not even an Alaskan slab. It's only 4 inches thick. It's just normally an Alaskan slab's got a thickened edge on it. This is 4 inches thick all the way around. And there's, oddly enough, there's not a crack in it. It's amazing. It's faded. I don't know when the existing house was built.
60s.
51. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
so it's made it this long and there's not hardly a crack in the foundation or in the floor at all.
This concrete is better than.
I think, yeah.
Can you pull up the? Thank you. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, can you zoom in a little bit? There we go. Nice. She's on it. Okay, so are you going any more towards the side yard than where it is now?
No, straight back.
Okay,
The building is parallel to the property line right now.
the new garage will be right there.
Bill,
Yes.
so, I understand we want recharge for water. This is such a small lot. How critical is the impervious, the increase in surface? You think it's gonna really matter much?
The sand soils over in Sunny Lane are like beach sand. It's high perk. I don't think with some pitch and grade adjustments at construction, I think the applicant can keep all his discharge on his property, and it should discharge with no problems. It's a highly sandy geyser crest soil, very good perk and drainage. Again, as the applicant said, it's a pre-existing lot in the R1. The lots were substandard back in the day when they built it. And with talking to the owner, Mr. Curtis, it was one of the first houses on Leahy Lane. And it was built before any code. So the slab that he's talking about is just what he said, a 4-inch slab on grade. Anything today would have to be brought to code.
Okay, so it's not a significant.
No.
I don't think you'll see impacts from the neighboring properties as long as the water is not directly pitched and sent to the neighboring properties, and that'll be addressed at the time of construction.
Yeah, and we can actually, I don't know if you want to bring that back up, we can actually put eave trenches along where the drip line is, so we can catch all that, get it into the ground. We can get a drip line, an eave trench that runs right along here and right along here now. Catch all that water that's coming off the roof, get it right into the ground, so it doesn't, but it's a sponge over there. It's hard to get grass to grow, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because the
Okay.
water doesn't stay on it.
Okay. Have you talked to your neighbor? We're gonna have a public hearing,
My
right?
neighbor to the east, who she and I grew up next door to each other,
Just,
No issue there.
so it's always good to get something and, you know, either have them show up or get something in writing. It helps us. You know, you talk to your neighbors and we get feedback that way, that's always good. Just helping. Not saying you have to.
My neighbor behind my house is very much aware of what I'm doing. He's the caretaker when we are away.
It sounds like a great neighborhood. That'll, you know, that's not the issue. It's just makes it easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 75 feet, like, those lines are small over there.
Yeah.
Just like on my street, and some of the lines are, our lines are bigger. And the easement are small. My lines are 150 feet deep. Some are quite wide, so. I,
Yep.
you know, they're 75. My parents' house is only 80 feet. My parents' house is 75 feet. But it's only for my feet.
And you were saying before, so this is the garage where it is now. That was there when the original structure. Okay. And then it looks like you're moving
Leach field.
the leach fields.
Septic does have to move just based on where the existing septic tank is now.
Yep.
The existing septic tank is here, there's a patio that's around it. And then the existing line is back here, and when we expand back, we're gonna get too close to it. We've already talked to Stone Industries, they've given us the design for the new layout.
Okay.
It'll all fit.
They can do infiltrators there too, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Got the quote from Stone here, he did send it, so they are using, the gravelless chambers installed 6 feet on center, total of 105 linear feet of infiltrator bed.
I don't
Okay.
see the quote. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I don't know.
And,
Not as bad as I thought it was.
and why do we want to do this? I guess replacing the garage, extending it and putting the addition on.
Just to gain a bedroom in the house.
Okay.
And because basically the way the ranch is laid out, there is no real dining room. There's a dining space in the front of the house, and there's a small dining area in the kitchenette itself. The addition, so this is the layout of it now. This is kind of a living room space, bedroom back here, bedroom-ish in the front with, this is basically an office, and the kitchen layout. And this is the back porch and the garage as it stands. The proposal is to expand straight back, open the dining room open the kitchen into a real dining room.
And then add a master.
Allows us to get a pantry back here, master bedroom in the back with its own bathroom, and a walk-in closet. And the expansion of the garage, obviously, so we can get 2 cars in it. Because right now you can get 1 car and the garbage cans. That's about it.
Yeah. Well.
Chairman.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, is there anything that I can help you with that you're contemplating?
I'm just looking at I mean, I guess the question I had was obviously the side, it looks like a half an inch closer it was 14.2, 14.1.
I think
Yeah.
the existing is 14.1.5, and I think on the survey got rounded to 14.
Okay. All right. So,
It basically, it's staying right in line and they do run parallel.
okay. And then do we know what the structure coverage is? Oh, now there it is, 12.7.
It's on the application.
And the impervious surface is going down. 79.9 to 72.3.
That is correct, but it still exceeds the
Ye-
percentage of
yep.
coverage. It's a pre-existing lot of record.
Yeah.
That's the applicant's hardship. It was built prior to our zoning regulations.
Yeah.
And he's before the board to amend those three things to bring the house into compliance with our code.
Okay. Perfect. That's helpful.
Back then, they didn't have someone.
Yeah.
No, you just-
Yeah.
It's
Bill wasn't there back.
Wild, wild west.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure we're not missing any other questions or comments.
May I ask a factual question? Yeah.
Please.
Is this on municipal water or are there wells? Okay. That's what I thought. Thank you.
The whole of the subdivision, actually.
It looked pretty tight in there, so I thought it was likely municipal water. Thank you.
There is one neighbor on the other street over who has a well. They use that for irrigation only, not for drinking. And they all are on individual septics on site
Yeah.
sewage disposal. There's not a sewer.
Yeah, they just ran the water there.
Yeah.
Years ago, they ran the water there and they ran it down Arnold Street into the trailer park too, but.
And as code enforcement said, that the drainage is so good. They're all on good septics. It's not like they've got a high
No.
groundwater table, so there's no worries for that.
Okay. So typically I like coming out and seeing the property just so I get an idea of what's going on. I think a couple other members too, but would it be okay if we reach out and figure out a time? Okay. Okay, perfect. Great. Any other questions?
No. No.
Good. Okay. Does the board feel that the application is complete?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. And this is a type 2 action under the State Environmental Quality Review Act with a negative declaration of significance. May I have a motion to schedule the public hearing for this application next month, April 24th, 2025 at 7 p.m.
Make that.
Second.
I'll second the motion.
Perfect.
Mr. Smasino?
Yeah.
Mr. Akari?
Yes.
Mr. Quillen?
Yes.
Mr. Savoy?
Yes.
Chairman Trujillo?
Yes. Thank you. We're good. Just a reminder on the emails. Make sure we log out of Microsoft and log back in with the new email address. You should have gotten the email. Okay. Nothing else. May I have a motion to adjourn today's meeting? All
Second that motion.
concur. Awesome.
Nays?
Take care of business. No screwing around.
We're good.
Welcome to the hood.